Welcome to day 21 of our Top Titans 2 gameplay walkthrough. Hey guys, so we just got back home, and in all honesty, I wasn't able to play as much. After our video yesterday, I was only able to get a couple of prestiges in, and as you can see, I wasn't able to join the skill points tournament that I intended to because we stayed up too late yesterday, and I woke up after the window time for the window where we can join the tournament. I guess I should have at least joined at night so that we would still be able to at least tournament farm, if not try to aim for a top rank. Okay, well, right now I wasn't able to play again. Wasn't able to play that much, but we got our Book of Shadows to 171,000. So that's pretty much it. We don't have any updates. As you can see, I haven't done any prestige for today or after midnight, since after midnight. So today again we're gonna go through the skill tree, this time for Warlord. Okay, so let me just finish this ad. And one of the reasons why we weren't able to get a lot of update because for whatever reason, my phone actually just stopped working. Okay, so right now this is my spare phone that I actually use for the video because for whatever reason, if you will notice, there are some videos that the screen for the phone is actually delayed. That's when I'm using my main or my original phone, but I'm not sure why it is delayed, but that's how it is. And now, well, at least we still got the phone that we use for this type Titan. I mean, for streaming type Titan. Okay, so I guess we're going to go ahead and go through the Warlord skill tree. Okay, so it's the yellow skill tree. Okay, so let's go ahead and proceed. So starting off, Master Commander. It's times, as you can see, it's times 1.2 all hero damage. So this time we're gonna read all throughout the description of the skills. Okay, so show your hero the way of a champion by leading them into battle, increasing their damage output. Directly increase hero damage that affects clan shift and summon clanmate or the coordinated offense. Okay, and then it also increases tap damage in all dependent damage sources by a reduced amount when tap damage from heroes is unlocked. Okay, so pretty much what it was saying is the chivalry order, if you guys remember from the night tree. So it's 0.04% tap damage from heroes, as well as the artifact. What's the name of the artifact? Sorry, hold on. The Master Sword. Okay, so it's another this one is a 0.4 damage from heroes. Alright, so moving forward, the next skill would be Spoils of War. So let's go here. Spoils of War, times 1.8 Chesterton gold times or plus 1% Chesterton. Sorry. So your triumphs have been rewarded with the treasure of your fallen enemies. Increase your Chesterton gold bonus. Increases gold drop from fairy chest, splash over kills, and inactive gold earned. Okay, and potentially increases perk gold from Make It Rain and Clan Craze. All right. So as it says here, it improves the gold that you get from the fairy. Just tapping on the fairy and it drop golds. And then increases splash over kills. That means you're splashing, since a lot of people are more into farming and then getting more splashes to make things faster. Spoils of War increases that the gold drops from the splash. Okay, and then of course the inactive gold earned, and then perk gold. This is the one where you need to watch the ad to get the gold. That's the perk gold. Okay, and then also, oh no, sorry, perk gold from Make It Rain and Clan Crates. Ooh, sorry. The fairy chest would, I think the fairy chest would be the fairy ad. Anyway, so moving forward, Heroic Might. Heroic Might is plus or times 1.5 Warcry damage and plus 1 inspired hero count. Inspire the morale of your heroes, allowing each inspired hero to deal maximum damage while Warcry is active. Inspired hero deals a multiple of your total hero DPS, damage per second, with the base Warcry bonus. Okay, so it simply multiplies the damage of your heroes from the base. Okay, and then the amount and percentage of damage dealt by inspired heroes can be seen in the hero scroll list tab. So if we go to the hero and then scrolls, where's the scroll? There you go. So there you go. All right. Okay, so all hero skill amounts right now, since we have 0, so that's not pretty much useful. And then here we have times 5 all hero weapon damage. Okay, so going back, sorry guys, if I'm a bit, what do you say, lame today. We just got back home and I am so tired. I really want to go back to bed, or I really want to jump to bed right now. But you know, for the sake of posting a video for today, we really need to do this. Okay, the next one would be Aerial Assault. Times 1.5 clanship damage plus 1 clanship splash count. So your clanship rains down explosive shells over hordes of unsuspecting titans, unlocking the potential for ship attacks to splash through bosses. Alright, so clan-based damage, increased damage dealt by both your clanship and summoned clanmates, which is the coordinated offense. And then the increase in maximum splash count only applies to attacks made by your clan ship. Okay, so as we mentioned in the clan ship build, the one that actually splashes is the clan ship attack. Okay, so it's the cannonball that your clan ship deals. There you go. So that's the attack that splashes through bosses. Okay, the next. So as I mentioned, that's the reason why I kept this together, or in around the same level as Heroic Might, but I am considering changing to clanship build on the day that we're gonna talk about SP or SP optimizing, or maybe after that I'll show you guys how to use the SP optimizer, switching from pet to clanship. But again, it will take us what? Tomorrow we're going to talk about Sorcerer, the next one is going to be Rogue, and then the next is SP optimizer. So in about 3-4 days we're going to switch over to clanship, which will be around either after or during the tournament. Okay, so moving forward, let's go to tactical insight. Plus 0.25% hero skills multiplicative, and plus 2% hero skills additive. So your heroes have gained a deep understanding of how to maximize their abilities in order to defeat the titans. Increase the strength of your unlockable hero skills. So basically, it's the hero skills that it improves. You know, the skills of the hero that you unlock whenever you level up heroes. So that's the one that gets improved. Okay. So there are 2 different types of unlockable hero skills, which is multiplicative and additive. Multiplicative skills are bonuses from X bonus, such as type of damage and gold amount hero skills. Additive skills are bonus of the form plus bonus, such as all chance and mana related hero skills. So if we're gonna go ahead and look into one of our heroes, our top hero, for example, Sawyer. So as you can see, now better show you guys someone that's already max level. So as you can see over here, guys, pretty much everything here is a times, is a multiplicative. Okay, so it's tactical insight improves the tap damage again, tap damage again. Pretty much everything is tap damage here. All damage, Chester's on gold, all damage, gold, all damage. Okay, so those are the skills that it improves. Let's look for one that is additive. I haven't really checked this out yet because I used to only just, you know, unlock them. Go brand. Let's see if we'll be able to find. Well, of course you will be able to find one, but where is it? It will be those heroes that give you most of the time. There you go. Mana capacity. Alright, so plus mana capacity. Those are going to be multiplied by the additive bonus by tactical insight. Alright, so that's pretty much it. That's how that's why tactical insight is really a good skill, because it improves generally all the skills that are unlocked by your heroes, and pretty much all those skills unlocked by your heroes, if we're gonna check on them one by one, pretty much they have damage, they have specific hero damage, they have all hero damage, they have gold, they have Chesterton gold, they have boss gold. Pretty much everything that they can add and, you know, multiply and improve in your gameplay or your damage or gold source, even your mana and stuff, everything is there. Okay, so tactical insight is a really good skill to have, and we're actually, you know, if we go further deeper into a pet build further, we're gonna be going. Actually, we should be going to Warlord 3 already, but I am not going through yet, or I'm actually just maximizing the Knight 3. The reason being is because if we go to our artifacts, the only ones that we have that improves the skill tree is, it's the Oath's Burden, which improves the Knight tree, basically improves the Knight's tree. Titania is for the Sorcerer, which we don't use, and you don't use Titania's or the Sorcerer tree whenever you're using a pet farm build or the pet Heart of Midas build. Okay, and then the Dragon's Grip, this improves the Rogue bonus or the Rogue tree. Okay, so I was thinking back then, if we ever got the Warlord tree, that's the time I'm gonna go ahead and go into the Warlord tree. Okay, then next would be Searing Light. Most of the time, this is the skill that people only put one level to. Okay, so it inspired damage amplifier. Searing Light, a plus 0.75 inspired damage amplify and plus 1 second Warcry duration. Inspired heroes gain the ability to weaken titans. Each successful inspired hero attack against the titan increases the damage that titan receives from hero-based sources. Each projectile from an inspired hero weakens enemies, causing the deterrent titan to take more damage from hero-based source. The weakening effect favors hero and clanship damage types, making it less effective for non-hero based damage, which we're using right now, which is the pet build. And the weakening effect resets with each new titan spawn or when Warcry expires. Okay, so basically this debuff is most of the time active whenever your Warcry is active, and then, you know, stops or resets whenever whenever a Warcry ended or whenever you unlock a new hero. Okay, so like I said, most of the time they only put it to level 1, so to get that 0.75% inspired damage amplified, because you don't really need a lot of hero that are inspired to attack around and, you know, deal some damage. So as you can see, Uh, there are multiple inspired hero counts, so as you can see from heroic might. Sorry, it increases the heroes who are inspired, the number of heroes who are inspired. So you don't really need to level Searing Light a lot because you'll that 75% inspired is most often than not going to be almost always active. Okay, so next, coordinated offensive. This is the clan or the clanmate as the game refers to. So times 1.8 active all hero damage. When your clanmate silhouette shows, tap on it to cover fire while summoning a clanmate into battle. Your clanmate helps lead your hero and increases all hero damage while active. So if you guys have been using clanship build, it's the one or the white silhouette that shows over here from time to time, and then when you tap on it, your clanship will attack, and then a hero or a clanmate will stay around here and keep swinging around. Where during those times that your clanmate is around, your all hero damage is amplified. Okay, so let's read further into coordinated offensive. So initiating this ability causes your clanship to fire a bonus attack while your clanmate is summoned into the battle. So basically that's what I said. And the bonus clanship attack receives a boost to splash skip by a factor of 2. Alright, and then your clanmate's damage directly depends on the strength of your clanship damage. Alright, so basically the more you increases the clanship build or damage or the clanship damage, it also increases the damage that your or that coordinated offensive deals. Okay, that's the reason why we keep coordinated offensive aerial assault to either heroic might or master commander at an even level if we want to get more speed. Okay, because aerial assault and coordinated offensive is the source of speed for clanship builds. Alright, next, with the Astral Awakening, so times 1.21 all hero damage per tap. Your heroes have mastered the secret technique, which allows them to summon an incredible amount of power from the heavens for a short period of time. So the Astral Ult can be tapped to up to 5 times per sequence, where each tap independently multiplies your hero damage bonus for 40 seconds. Finishing the sequence quickly will give you the strongest possible all hero damage increase from this skill. The next cooldown begins as soon as each sequence is completed. Alright, sorry guys, hold on. Anyway, so did I show? Yeah, because I'm showing a what do you call this? A shirt that is pretty comfortable to wear. Anyway, so right now, as it says, I don't know if you guys remembered when I showed Astral Awakening when we were using clanship build. It is the orb that shows around and you have to tap on it 5 times. And then I don't know if the times 1.21 all hero damage per tap is a, what do you call this, a compounding multiplier, or it'll just add, for example, for 2 taps is times 2.42, something like that. I'm not pretty sure, so I don't want to give you any false information about that. Okay, but either a compounding multiplier or just an adding multiplier to the base damage of your hero damage, okay, or your all hero damage. Next one, which is the last one from the Warlord trees, is an anchoring shot. So this is the one that gives a lot of pushing power, not only to clanship build, also to pet build as well. When you branch into Warlord tree, you ultimately the one that you're gonna get through the Warlord tree would be anchoring shot, which will give pet a better pushing ability. Okay, so let's read through it. So times 3.5 stun damage, which is the stun damage is actually the attack of the clanship. So each time the clanship attacks, there will be a stun, and so it's a multiplier of that of your clanship damage as well, or the stun damage. And then a plus 0.8 seconds stun duration. So charged clanship attacks with electrical energy, causing affected titans to become paralyzed for a brief period of time. Stun titans take additional damage per attack. Other than lightning strikes and doom, all damage sources are increased by stun damage bonus when made against stun titans. Boss countdown timers are temporarily frozen while boss titan is stunned. So basically, when the titan is stunned, that's when your damage is multiplied to, as it says here, times 3.5. Okay, so the duration of the stun is when the multiplier for the damage is applied or is in effect. Okay, and so when a boss is stunned, you know, the white, for example here this white bar that actually goes down, as you can see, here you go. So that's your boss timer. Okay, so whenever the boss is stunned, that timer stops briefly, or it stops for the duration of the stun. Okay, so that's how it is. So that's pretty much it. So if we run a little bit back again, so Master Commander and Heroic Might is pretty much a damage multiplier for your own hero. So Heroic Might is of course dependent on your skill Warcry, and then Spoils of War is the gold source most of the time for Chesterton gold build or Fairy build. Fairy build, you put levels into Spoils of War and let me tap that with Dash Ultimate. Okay, so and then Aerial Assault and then Coordinated Offensive is the speed, or the main source of speed for clanship builds. Anchor Shot is for push builds, and I'm not a fan of push builds. Sorry guys, I don't really use this skill. The most that I use on my main account is Lightning Burst, which I only left at level 3 because Lightning Burst before level 3 is pretty useless, and the usefulness of Lightning Burst starts at level 3. Okay, so I left it only at level 3 to help me a bit of pushing, but then again, I am still a farming type of guy, so I left it there. But later on, maybe I might push it or level it up to level 6, and then I'm considering getting an Anchor Shot at level 9, because in general that's about I don't know, what do you call this? Is it the optimized level when it comes, if you want to get a little bit of pushing power, or what do you call this? An acceptable pushing power to any builds. Okay, and then focus on more damage, or focus your skill points on speed instead, so that you make a far better or faster speed. Okay, and that's pretty much how it is. And then Searing Light, most of the time you just level up to 1, even if you go through any optimizer or any build from Compendium, especially for Warcry, and sometimes for well, I mean, most of the time for clanship builds, they put level 1 on Searing Light. But if you're not using it clanship build, better not to put any level down. Okay, and then Technical Insight, it improves your overall damage, gold, and pretty much everything in the game. Okay, and then Astral Awakening is a damage multiplier for your clanship build as well. But not only that, because it improves the damage of your whole hero. So even if you're using pet, even if you're using clanship or Heavenly Strike, or call this Shadow Clone, yeah. So even if you're using all those builds, Astral Awakening will have some sort of effect. Okay, but it affects, or its effect is better translated to damage if you're using a clanship build. Okay, for Shadow Clone build, they do use this, but most of the people in Shadow Clone build are quite lazy, so they don't put any level on Astral Awakening. Better put more levels into Tactical Insight, or what do you call this? Phantom Vengeance. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about Sorcerer 3. For this tree, there are 2 builds that actually branch out from it. It's the Heavenly Strike build and the Shadow Clone build. Alright, so for Knight, pretty much the top build, which nope, I doubt any people are using. And then, of course, the famous pet build with its what do you call this? With the most pushing power. Then Warlord, which is the clanship build, that gives you some speed or an acceptable speed and a pushing power, or enough pushing power as well. Okay, and then Heavenly Strike, which you can push if you have, or if you do diagonal pushing, but most of the time it falls below a couple of hundred levels from your max stage, as well as Shadow Clone falls off by a couple of hundred levels from your max stage or potential max stage. Okay, so that's pretty much it for now, guys. Rogue, by the way, I don't want to rule out people who's using Silent March. Rogue is the source of Silent March builds. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna talk about Sorcerer skill tree. So for now, guys, I'm gonna cut my video and I'm gonna take a day, the night to rest. So expect again that we might not be getting any good or a lot of progress by the time tomorrow, but I am gonna try to get the daily achievement, which will need 4 equipments, level up our artifact, which we can do right now, but I don't like leveling up any other artifact outside tournament, so we're gonna hide the prestige first, which will give us or will make us finish the daily as well. But then again, I might do 5 total prestige today so that we can get all the equipments, or 20 equipments that we can get for today. Okay, so maybe after that I'll go ahead and rest, or maybe I could get some rest. No, I don't think I'll be able to wake up if I do take a nap right now. I might, sleep throughout the night if I do sleep now. Anyway, thanks guys for watching, and if you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe. If you have questions, do comment and reach out to me, and we'll talk about it. If I have any information that is misleading or isn't an accurate information, just tell me, and I'll be glad to research into it and correct myself. Okay, so thanks again for your time. Enjoy your day. Peace out.